ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
We got episode 327 of Coach Class Pod. Continue like, rating, and subscribing. We love the engagement. We love how everything is continuing to grow week by week. Yes. You got Mike Miner in the building.
Yes, indeed. You got your boy Rich.
You got Zay in the back as usual.
And as Mike said, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share this. Share this joint, yo.
Yeah, share it, yo.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
Know.
That's what we try and build up next.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
I like how Instagram will tell you if stuff gets shared now.
Yeah.
So you can see it a little bit, but we still want to get that up even more. Just across the board, YouTube, man, share.
And that's love for those of you that do tap in already.
And as you can see, man, Zay puts it up beautifully for us on most episodes. That you can see it. All of the social joints is out there. Hit us up. We on all socials, Twitter, Instagram. You know what I mean? Check us out. Let us know what we doing. Hit us in the comments. Just keep us going, bro. Just keep us going.
Yeah. And
I kind of wanted to bring something up. Just like, just a quick one, man. Like, this was something I had saw that had me fucking crying. And I didn't mean to curse that early. I apologize. But I was it was chilling. Like, this was late, maybe Sunday night. And I'm chilling, laying there. And it was a late night. I had just was scrolling on Twitter, and I seen a video of Shad Moss talking about how the scene has died down since Diddy has been locked away.
Yo, that's crazy.
About the party scene, and I just was like, why is Shad Moss talking about this?
Yo, that's mad weird, bro. And then wait till the allegations. If it's not true, wait. Yo, you look crazy, bro. You look really crazy, bro.
I just wanted to bring it up because I laughed so hard. I just didn't know why he was saying. He's older than me. He's got kids. Like, he made it seem like after the BET Awards, there was nothing to do. Like, it was destitute
he
land.
was just looking for Diddy crib.
That's Diddy crib wasn't.
That's crazy, bro. You don't say that. Yo, and you know that leads me into something else that's funny because we got at my job, it's a station that plays like music, right? And then they had Usher's Daddy's Home came on, yo. And I'm like, yo, this is mad weird now. It's all alleged, but it's like, yo, was he talking about some, I don't know what's going on anymore, yo.
I don't remember the lyrics to that, but yeah.
It's just the hook that's kind of weird,
you know what,
bro.
You know, to each their own. To each their own on that one. That's
yo. Like,
you know what I mean? To each their own, bro. Yeah, but that was just a quick tidbit. We can go into whatever you want to go into.
Well, I wanted to get into, because this is the first time that we've all watched the most recent episode, so we have to discuss this classic that we're watching come out week by week.
Yeah.
Sundays, bro. Now. 9 p.m. Max. The Penguin. Episode 4.
It got the streets ablaze right now. Everybody talking, yo.
What a great show, man.
You know, real quick, you know how you know it's good? When you just start seeing people talk about it in high praise on like X or something. And then you got people in the comments like, oh yeah, I heard. Should I watch it? Because I keep hearing. So it's getting just even more outside interest. Like people like, they hearing, they like, yo, every week I keep seeing a lot of people saying it like, oh, I'm going to tune in because I keep hearing. And they were saying the last episode 4, we're going to talk about, got like one of the highest ratings for episode in history, whatever. From whoever does all of the rating system and stuff like that. But across episode was excellent. You could
and it's a testament to what you talk about because like you said, writing is very important. Like you was talking about before the pod. Like, and every character is acting well, and it's excellent dialogue and just good interactions between characters.
The chemistry.
They keep it interesting even if it's a boring scene. And that's very hard to do. Like if you just in a diner talking and to be able to have the dialogue and the acting that intense where you like, yo, I'm enthralled right now. Instead of like, yo, I'm looking at my phone right now. Like to have people that engaged.
Yeah, they do a lot of great setting up, good foreshadowing as far as like things you can kind of start predicting, but still some shockers mainly sometimes. Like my man Penguin be in the desperation of his life, bro. Every episode. This 4th one was less about him, but more about our girl as well. And
he still pulled the super shiesty move though. After she found out
them showing
he killed the brother
at the beginning of
the scene. Then he like, leave her
at that opening scene where they showed what actually happens. Because all we see in the 3rd episode is him crashing into him. We don't see like what led up to that and her saying to leave.
Men have done Sophia so wrong. Yo.
Yeah, man.
Her
I see
life
why
is
she like
really
that.
bad,
pops is-
yo.
yeah.
But that's why that episode is so
Jeez.
valuable. Now you look at her as like, oh, you could kind of see why she is the way
Yeah,
she is.
she should be the sickest one, low key. Like
Humanizes
she been through a lot, bro.
Yo, they doing this with the Penguin, bro. This
Yo,
is
the
a
Penguin, yo.
epic
This is the villain
series
like,
right
yeah.
now.
What they
4
do-
episodes, yo.
Four.
Every one of them been good.
What
And
they
it's been a movie.
What they do? Well,
Literally, every episode over an hour, I think.
Yeah.
almost.
That's so basically they got 2 Penguin movies already because it's 2 hours apiece if you think about it.
if you peep how they doing it, they I feel like the next one might be the cousin that she let survive at the end. His episode could be his episode next, because if you peep it, they've been getting like solo episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like the characters now, it's kind of creeping into that way, so you can get some backstory, and they do a smooth transition into what's going to happen
And that shit
next.
right back in.
Yeah, it's
Like,
really
God,
really good.
man,
It
that
was
They
last
must
episode.
have a
kid
little,
last one.
Matt
Of course,
Reeves
it was
must
more
have a
Penguin.
mean team, bro.
Bro, what this is one of the greatest promotional tools for a sequel to a movie.
You can't
They're
fumble this.
selling the next
Yeah.
movie right now.
It's almost
Ultra
impossible
selling
to
it.
fumble this next movie.
But
Yeah.
if you think about
Like-
the original The Batman, regardless how you felt about Robert Pattinson, overall the acting and dialogue was amazing in it. Like it was like parts where people that don't like movies would be like, that was boring. But it's like, yo, this was mad solid.
I love great cinematography,
Great movie, bro.
and sound. And I've talked about this. We talked about this a number of times. The sound on there,
Yeah.
especially if you saw it in the theater, OD crazy. Especially the cinematography
Like
and
the
the sound
Batmobile, like
for
you
that
said.
car chase scene. You can't get better than that.
Yeah.
It was crazy. You could not get any better
And
than
then
that. yo.
I watched a deep dive when they was talking about the scene when Matt Reeves flipped the camera upside down on purpose, and it was like the flames from the car that blew
yeah.
up, and Batman had the wind blowing. He was
Crazy.
walking up to the
The
Penguin. It
visual
was
was
like
nuts, yo.
Colin Farrell is about to win some of the highest accolades you could get off a
Yeah.
TV show.
Him
off
and
of this.
Sophie, they both got
Sophia is going crazy. Like she definitely gonna get best supporting role, but like
That last episode was she bodied. It was all her.
Oh no,
yo.
I like Buddy. I like Buddy. That's his partner. Yo. Him
he's
playing
good
that
too.
role.
Yeah, he's good too.
What's his name though? I gotta get their names down. I'm terrible with character names. Y'all
Yeah.
hit me in the
They
comments.
might just do because every other year or something there's a show that just go sweet man stuff.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just go ballistic and just get all awards. It
What's
might
the
just be
what's the
everybody-
timing though on the awards?
No,
might
this
not-
show is
do
so
we-
big.
They might have missed the
The
Emmy.
boy's name. You talking about the kid Victor?
Victor. All right.
Yeah.
I wonder who he's gonna be. He's gonna be somebody.
Yeah, he gonna turn into a villain for sure.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be so big, like that. This could just encompass the DCU, and they'll just build off of this world and just try to make everything a little bit more believable.
At
I know you
least
said that
making
might
this-
be a bad move, but like
They could make this an alternate
Yeah.
universe.
They could.
They should
could.
make this an
I'm
alternate
hearing mad
universe.
people like, yo, we don't even. It's crazy because it's kind of like killing the buzz for the new DC. That
Yeah,
they
like
building up.
nobody
People
wants
like,
to
yo,
see
why
that.
don't
Matt
y'all
Reeves
just
gotta
continue
slide
this?
in,
yo?
yeah.
Like they really fumbled the bag on movies, but their shows, like even their WB shows, are really
Yeah,
pretty
Yeah,
good.
DC stuff.
Even the
Those
ones I didn't
regular
watch, I was
shows,
still hear people talk good.
They were really good. You could see just based on the number of seasons a lot of those shows will have. They having like 8-9 seasons, and The Flash, Green Arrow, and all.
DC
that. Like,
shows have always been like really good. Cause think about it. What's that joint? Smallville.
yeah,
That was good
years ago,
and it was years ago. That was one of the first joints that was like consistent.
and their animated movies.
yeah,
are
that was
excellent.
Seventh Heaven Superman.
I love their animated movies. I don't know if you've been watching those ones that's been coming out on Max. Damn,
I watch all the
forget name
Batmans.
of them.
The War on Infinite Worlds.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched 1 and 2.
No, not the. The War on Infinite
Infinite
World is that one.
Universes?
It's,
It might
I know
be-
what you,
it's something-
you forgetting
yeah.
the name of it. We forgetting the name of it right now. But yeah, no, the DC movies and you like you said the Batman one, like they especially the one they got coming out.
Oh yeah,
The
Samurai joint.
the samurai joint, the
Yeah,
Batman Ninja versus the
the
Suzuki.
Yakuza.
The Yakuza.
Yo,
Yeah.
who knew we was gonna get
Can't
that?
wait.
Yo,
Yo,
it's
Can't wait.
crazy.
No,
Can't
that's
wait
gonna
to
be
see
cool.
it.
That's gonna be
an
cool.
ad. What?
I want that in
But-
the theater.
Yeah, I
I
hope so.
hope I go to one of the.
I
Theaters.
wonder what the the pullback was on that. But let's keep going with the Penguin.
Maybe
joint.
Yeah.
I know what I think. I think because Sophia just all along doesn't trust men. I think because after what her life transpired,
Yeah.
like in this episode, she's probably gonna be friends with the Penguin because it's like as cruddy as it gets, yo. And I mean,
No, she's gonna kill the Penguin.
Yeah, she's
her,
not.
her goal mission now is gonna be to kill the Penguin.
I don't know.
She
no
may
more.
utilize him to get something if she needs him, but she's gonna try to.
questions-
She's not gonna be
the
able to do
whole
it.
fam, though,
She's not gonna be
yeah.
able to do it. He's gonna be in the next Batman. Gotta be.
Oh, what's gonna? I'm thinking.
I'm glad she got her get back in this movie.
Now, I don't know if he make it
this
past
episode,
Batman 2.
So I'm gonna send him underground. That's where he gonna have to be the king of underground, where it's more he won't be more up top as much. So she's
everybody going hate, bro.
Someone's gonna run him underground.
Everybody shiesty. Bro burnt every bridge possible.
And no way she about to work with him after what
he burns bridges.
She just found out that he killed her brother.
Yeah.
No, yo, he's got to die now.
And
she's on a warpath.
And she linking up with the cousin. And
Yeah, she on a warpath. She about to go crazy. She killed her whole family.
That was crazy. I knew
that
she was
scene was
do it.
intense. And spoiler alert if you ain't see it yet. Yo, my bad.
Yo, they put her through a lot, though. In prison, yo, like, that would have broke those people.
I wasn't mad, yo.
When she killed the one girl, yo, when she thought she switched up on her, if you didn't know, like, when she was working for the...
No, what happened was she snapped at that point.
Yeah.
They had been electroshocking her for 6 months straight at that point.
And she was like, y'all want me to be a killer so bad, I might as well kill, yo.
I'm just going ahead. She wilding. I'm about to kill her right now.
And that's probably how y'all gonna let me get out for real. Honestly, yo, let's think about it. We keep talking about the Penguin being shiesty, right? Let's take it back to the first movie and now, yo. Carmine Falcone might be one of the shiestiest.
The shiestiest of all.
Yo, killing your wife.
I like who they picked to play him too, the young
I was gonna ask how you feel about him.
I like that. I like the young version of him. That was supposed to be. It didn't look like the movie. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. As far as like how
they just
the guy they got to play in the movie.
That's my man. The original.
But to make him,
they got
to make him young, they had to pick. I like that guy.
Well,
I forgot what he was in, but he's
he's
kind
doing
of a popular.
He's doing
Mark Strong.
Yeah.
What
was he in?
They couldn't get original because of I think a scheduling conflict.
Okay.
They got a good dude, but the one thing is,
I'm sure he missed that.
The original dude is
changed his schedule now.
We know him for years. He a little more smooth with the talk and a little more finesse type.
Yeah.
The new one is a little more. The dude that they had replaced him, Mark Strong. He was a little more. He was good. They both were good, but he was a little more.
Yeah,
the raspier voice.
All right,
I'm
seeing what y'all saying. I'm seeing because it was only supposed to be at max like 10 to 12 years prior. It wasn't that many years prior, so he shouldn't have looked that drastically different.
It's not even. It's just that their style of acting is different. It wasn't even like he was bad. It's just that when we saw the other one, it's like they not really this. It's the same character, but they really not the same because they just act in two totally different ways. But regardless, he did a good job. Like if you didn't see the original one. Yeah. You just take him and be like, man, he was a good job.
Yeah, he did that.
But the reason he might be the most shiesty is wife.
Yo, and you killed your wife, and then your daughter asked you just tried to
your own daughter
put her down,
to put her like it was not.
And then, but you gotta remember, he killed his wife, put his daughter in the psych ward in Arkham.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Arkham
killed that reporter.
And in the first movie, he tried to kill his other daughter. Yo. Yeah. Like, don't forget that, yo.
I forgot
he don't care.
That was his thing, like choking him out. That was his little. Yes. That was his
now it's all coming back.
Yeah.
He tried to choke her out in the first movie.
I do remember that.
His choke out was his thing.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, yo. He's a serial killer.
Yeah. He was. That's because that's what the reporter was about to expose. He had multiple bodies, mad
serial killer, yo.
They was all had bruises and fight back wounds on their hands, and the police was just.
She just questioned. She was like, then she realized she tried to double back. Sophia, she was like, you had the scratches on your hand when you came in, but I know you didn't. You got it from something. Yeah. She realized, like, wait a minute. Then she started to realize, yo, my pops is crazy. But I feel
bad for her. She acting though.
She get everybody kind of like, dang, what's the name? Dimed her out, the Penguin. But you gotta think about it, yo. If the Penguin doesn't say that she spoke to the press, he drops her off. And he finds out the Penguin dropped exactly.
He worked for y'all. Yeah, he worked for y'all. They would have killed you, yo.
Bro, like he's out of there, yo.
He's a survivalist, man.
Yeah, he's
out
of there,
bro. He's gonna survive.
Baby, I gotta drop a dime on you.
I think because I really enjoyed that little excerpt of what Colin Farrell said on that interview, I guess, whatever you sent in. I don't know what that was from, but when he was talking about the Penguin and like,
oh yeah, he like you're gonna kind of like him at first, and you're gonna hate him at the end.
And it's progressing that way.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of?
Getting cruddier and cruddier.
Because I hate that man right now after what he did to Sophia. Yo. I'm mad.
This is why Breaking Bad was so amazing. They took you on a roller coaster with Walter. One minute you liked him and understood, then you hated him, then you kind of liked him again, and then by the end you're like, yo, he's terrible. Yeah. But then even completely at the end, you be like, I kind of understand because they stole everything from him. That you dude that took his girl and his life basically, and it was weird. Like that's when you got great character creation.
Yeah, the best show because Game of Thrones did that with like Cersei for me personally. Cersei went through like I hated her. Then you start getting like a little bit of understanding. Then you see her go through the whole turmoil with the people who took her and put her like in prison. That was like the church people. Now she finally gets some redemption. At this point, she done lost everything, so she just blew up the church. And you'd be sitting there like, I kind of get that move right there, yo. I get why she did that. Now, she eviscerated a lot of innocent people, of course, but at that point, she was fed up. You start thinking that way. That's character development, as they said.
Walter White
start
was
thinking
like, they
a little
did
bit
a
beyond.
phenomenal. That's what they doing. The Penguin is getting on that level, but he's gonna have a slight redemption again. To kind of because what it does, it just takes you up and down. You're like, whoa.
They probably gonna have like an episode about his like childhood or something.
No, he gonna do something shiesty to Victor.
Bad and he gonna be ultra shiesty.
He gonna do something shiesty to Victor.
And then he going
after Victor done saved him this many times, you know he's about to throw Victor under the bus.
And then he's gonna save.
That's what's gonna piss us off.
Then he's gonna save something in the town that's gonna have you like, dang, that was a good. I'm telling you, they gonna be bringing you through a whole bunch of depending on how much they because they should just bring the Penguin all the way through. Depending on how they do it, they can kill him off in the next Batman.
I don't think they're gonna kill him. Yeah. I think he's gonna always be around. He's just gonna be one of them guys that's just a bad villain around in the darkness. Always.
Yeah. Just make sure the Joker. Listen,
you got to do that right, man.
Don't make that Joker that we seen at the end credits. That was a little too
I feel like honestly, don't even
much.
use the Joker in this universe. Cause like you gotta think but Dark Knight was like
maybe for the last movie,
Batman has enough villains where I feel like they could still make it really good.
They could, but you kind of
you kind of do need the Joker.
That's his antithesis.
But like it's almost like Heath Ledger is so hard to follow up on, and then you had the first
you can make another Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix one that was good. The second one clearly was the worst movie of all time,
man.
And that's not alleged, yo.
They
like,
said
might be the
I think it was in week 6.
Big flops.
Week 6, they said Beetlejuice beat it out.
Yeah.
It had already been out for months now.
The wildest stat was that movie, The Terrifier 3, with that weird clown.
Yeah.
That outsold.
I watched
Joker.
1, yo, because of that. I'm gonna try to watch 2, and then I'm gonna go see 3, yo. 1 is wild.
It's just a ridiculously gory slasher. It's not scary. His mask is scary because you
gotta rock with it, yo. It's kind of crazy, yo. Watch it.
I'm gonna check it out.
I tried to watch both of them, but I fell asleep on the second one.
Yo, that's funny. That makes me wanna. Well, no, I gotta let y'all hear it, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all see it. Yo.
But real quick, so the
stay on it.
No. I was just gonna say it's so they doing such a good job. I want to see Mr. Freeze. I would love to see Bane in this universe. You know what they should do?
Yeah.
They shouldn't even. So they should continue to do shows. And if they're gonna do it like a comic book series, or just have like the Penguin have a Bane joint, so you don't have to make the movie involving him. Maybe have Batman pop up somewhere here or something like that in the show briefly. But you're doing it about their story. They could run this joint for years.
And what's your name? They could do a crazy Deathstroke, bro. Like where he come out and they have him like just like an ultra trained up military ninja type dude, and he really come in just kill Alfred.
When you're competing or you're going against something, or you got to kind of be the alternative.
Yeah,
the best way they could be the alternative to like MCU is instead of doing the movies and then doing the shows. Focus on the shows, and then the movies be the grand joint. That's how they can do it, because they could really build everything around Batman.
That's how they build the worlds back up. Because that was the problem. We had no development of the world. So we just be thrown into Metropolis and these different places. It's like, all right, back.
Yeah.
But
and honestly, I feel like, keep Superman out of it. I would try to milk because it's just, I feel like with a character that grand, like we said, we would have to wait like through a couple of series and then have that movie come out.
Just bring him at the end.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Because he's like, because his villain.
I do like the man they had playing Superman, my man Henry Cavill.
Yeah, me and Mike talked about that the other day, yo. Like,
he's the best Superman.
Yeah,
wait until he's available to come back again
he
or something
Superman,
like that.
Yo.
He's the best
tough,
Superman.
Yo. Yeah, and he was gritty, angry Superman. Because whoever played the first one with the mean curl right here, yo, that had What's the one we was talking about? The first Superman joint that came out.
It wasn't the first one,
Man
but
of
it was,
Steel, I think. Not the first one, but the
Superman Return.
Superman
Oh
Returns,
yeah,
And we talking about
Kevin Spacey in it.
I was working at the movies.
Kevin
when that came
Spacey
out.
bodied it, but like the dude that played Superman, he didn't look like he got in shape for the movie.
Yeah,
He just looked like
bro,
a regular
looked
Joe
regular
walking down the
dude.
street. Yo,
Like,
I just
bro,
wasn't.
you don't look menacing. Henry Cavill looked like, yo, I could stop
Look
a
like
train
Superman,
if I punch
yo.
it.
Yeah, man. And to the guys that was working at the movie theater, yo, y'all was foul for not allowing the young boy to get the ticket early, yo, and y'all took all the early tickets for the movie, yo. That's foul.
That's weird getting a ticket
still
over a
remember
little
that.
kid.
I hope some of y'all failed, yo.
They probably did, yo. If you would take the movie ticket from a child,
That's
yo,
fair. That's just
Like,
foul.
yo,
bro.
yeah,
I
you
was
coulda
16,
waited, bro.
16, 17
Yeah,
years
that's
old,
that's
yo.
gonna be extra special for
No,
a
I
kid.
wanted
Like,
to
yo,
see
you could have
that.
waited, yo.
We got anything else with the Penguin?
Oh no, I just wanted to make sure we talked about that. I was very excited about that.
So I do have to. I got we got to dial back in with the boxing game Undisputed that we talked about last week.
Speak
And
on it.
once again. Speak to the foresight of my man Zaystradamus and understanding of. I was being I was being
finesse.
completely diplomatic last episode. I was because I had paid for the game. And now I told y'all how much it was. And you know why I'm gonna be a little bit different this episode. I'm not gonna be visceral, disrespectful, or anything crazy like that. But I do need to say that y'all maybe need to run me back at least 30 to 40% of my bread minimum.
Yeah, they
Because y'all dropped a skeleton of a game on us, and now if I'm not,
and
if
it's
I'm
funny this fact you was bringing up, like no crowd.
But if I'm looking at
different
this
stuff, I'm
right,
like,
you gotta look at this right. Salute to my guy on YouTube. I was watching your breakdown of this. He said new update on Undisputed boxing game, and he put in parentheses, rest in peace Undisputed. His name is Pryoxis. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not gonna go ahead and try to do it. But anyway, he brought up the fact that Undisputed heard us, bro. And they on this video that he released, they released like a statement when there's an update that's supposed to be coming out. Guess when this update's supposed to come out, yo?
when?
Sometime in December. So we just got to deal with whatever we got right now, yo. Like they not gonna give us no other updates.
It's trash though, bro. Like, yo, the thing.
Listen, yo, you got to run me my bread back. Because I'm really about to do that class. I'm about to start now and start getting
and the sick
collective.
part,
I might do a poll online through the coach class page, see who's upset, who down with me. Can we get a class action suit
Let's
going?
pull the thread. Yo, they sound like they keep stringing
Yeah.
you along for the bread.
They got
They
it, yo.
took it all the way to the purchase.
I'm about to delete the game, man. I'm about to
And
delete
this is
it.
all alleged. I
is
thought
crazy.
that was what you were saying when you sent it the other day. I was like, what if this was like all alleged? But what if this was a marketing scheme by EA to like, cause like, what if it's the skeleton of what it'll be?
I didn't flush that thought all the way out.
You throw it out. You throw it
But
out.
I just
there,
threw it
right?
out there.
And then they like, oh, people are hype about this. Now we could bring it, and people are saying Fight Night Champion is still better than that
It
right
plays
now.
just like that game too,
Bro,
like,
and
to
Fight Night
a
Champion is
skeleton
slippery.
level.
You can feel it. You can't throw 3 hooks and knock somebody
I'm
out
sick.
back to
Zay
back.
was that joint, yo.
I haven't trusted them for years.
They got me, yo.
Finesse, yo.
They got me for the chicken,
It's gotta
man.
be a scheme, yo.
I'm about to do the dispute the charges, Zay, yo. I'm about to do it, yo.
For anybody, yes, you might have to, yo.
I might have to do that, man.
For anybody who keep always questioning every now and then coming on new, I might create a playlist just on YouTube over the years of us talking about the bullcrap.
It's been a
with
long
this
time.
game,
They've been
yo.
playing a lot of games.
Cause I see y'all developers is jumping in
yo.
comments now and doing all sorts of wild stuff. Like y'all got to chill. Y'all messed up.
Yeah, and
this
the part
was
that-
years.
The part that really bothers me is like, all right, it's a small studio, but why isn't it a clinch?
Yeah,
why is it only
that's the
3
stuff that doesn't
knockdown
make
animations?
sense.
Like, if it's in the ring, all right, what was y'all doing inside the ring, bro? Like, if y'all wasn't developing the crowd,
Listen, man.
the mini games,
Listen,
like,
if
nigga,
you can't
I'm sorry, man, that should be better.
Respect to the person because he gave a good answer, whoever that was.
Yes.
We've seen it. But if they can't get something like the clinch right, he's like sometimes games like this from certain whistle names don't even come out. Don't come out with it.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
why
come
I'm
out
at
with the game. We didn't need it, bro.
Because now it feels like I don't want to say it's
Y'all didn't have it right.
It felt like a ripoff.
It was
You
a
feel
money
me?
grab,
You
bro.
can't get the clinch. Even if the clinch was clunky, the fact that you would put you didn't even have a clinch in it.
Yeah, that's
Come
it.
on, man. That doesn't
That's
even make
it.
sense.
Bro.
They've had that in boxing games for 15 plus years now.
They literally
Come
made it
on.
ready to rumble. Like, not realistic boxing at all. Like, some of the stuff I've seen,
Damn,
like,
it's mad good.
it's mad. Like,
yo,
they just like, who can
definitely-
get them tired
The punch,
first?
the punch speed
Without
is
the
I'm like,
power.
bro, y'all
You know what I mean?
wildin'.
Without
Like,
the
it's
power,
supposed to
way
be
too slow,
shifty. Where
yo.
you,
Yeah, man, I don't like that.
it don't even look good. Like, how you remember on fight night, you was loose with it. Like,
And
you
then,
slip
like,
under a punch, then the
I
light
told
go
you,
off.
I still like the mechanics from Fight Night
Bro,
round one.
I had
more.
when you right, I was teeing somebody up.
it
Like,
was-
you remember when you do the perfect slip and the light go off and stuff? I'm like, it looked
Dog,
crazy for back then.
I like-
They have that, and that's why I do feel like this might be
Yo, the
allegedly
Fight Night
EA, man.
skeleton
I
tester.
like the
to
punch
sell
mechanics
more Fight Night.
in Fight Night round one more. What I will say is the footwork in this one is better. If they
Yeah, because it's pretty much
That's
only
what
one
they
style
did
of
get
footwork
right.
in-
They
Yes,
got
they
that
got the
portion
footwork,
right.
yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like the slips and like how they kind of like move around. Like even you don't even have to move him that much. If you press the stick forward twice, he gonna get to the middle of the ring.
But what's the
But
point
if
of
you know to
having all
turn
that if
right,
the
turn left,
boxing
you can
not
get
realistic.
Exactly.
And let's
Yeah.
let's complete because you've been talking, but
Because
let's
the footwork is perfect, but that's for a realistic boxing game.
completely roll into it now. Like you said, EA's talking about. Oh, we got interest.
Yeah.
The rumor is interest in making a new Fight Night,
Marky
and people
Mark.
like, wait, what? This remind me of the two-way pager. I've always said, and this is I don't know, but I've always felt like the two-way pager was one of the greatest schemes because it was like, yo, it's no way y'all in this industry and y'all don't know text messaging is coming out. They ran it up with them two-way pages, and that technology was obsolete like fast. Maybe what is it? Maybe 2 to 3 years tops.
Yeah.
The text messaging was on
yo.
phones.
Yeah.
we was
Like,
super
come on,
kids.
yo, that was a way to sell. Remember, because all them two-way pager commercials and all of that, they was doing all of that. It wouldn't. If Fight Night was. Because I'm like now but it's y'all telling me it took y'all for this game to know that people have been asking for another boxing
We've
game
literally been
for a
begging for it,
decade.
bro.
15 plus.
People that
years.
don't
Stop
watch
it, yo.
boxing and play Fight Night heavy.
lying.
Yeah, people have been like, yo, y'all don't need to only focus on because first of all, you don't need to make a UFC. You can alternate them. Neither one of those games need to come out every year. Fight Night wasn't coming out every year. It was every 2 years at one
Exactly.
Yeah,
point.
they should
Don't
do
need it every
UFC.
Just rotate.
And then boxing, UFC, boxing,
Just
UFC.
rotate.
Because UFC, you could keep adding
Man, they could do damn
fighters.
near every 5 years
Yeah.
if they just update the fighters.
Yeah,
come out
Yeah,
with
update
packages.
the roster. Yeah.
They
Like we
don't
was
need
sa-
every
Even
you know what I
charge
mean?
bread if you want the premium package with the new update. Like
As
that
new
type
systems come out, if you
Yes.
want to come out with a newer version or whatever like that.
Mike just
Yeah.
put the Fight Night champion on last week. That joint looked
Yo,
Solid.
crispy.
good.
I was in there watching.
Crispy.
They could clean up.
That's why I was saying it's like I'm disgusted. I paid $80 for this.
You
joint.
know how hard, literally, this is update the roster. But listen, this is how hard. This is all they have to do. You seen how that we like the punch animations and the upper body movement and all of that, and the clinching, improve the clinching a little bit more. But honestly, if they just kept everything the same and just added Undisputed Boxing footwork, that game,
Greatest
yo,
game.
you wouldn't even really
Greatest
need to
game
drop
ever,
a
yeah.
game every
Greatest
year.
game
Yo,
ever,
every
yo.
year.
All you have to do
Just
is
update the
greatest
roster,
game ever,
DLC.
yo.
DLC.
And you remember like the block and inside was nice too, because like if you was covered up, nobody could just throw 3 hooks and then knock you out with one.
Yeah.
Like how is each punch equally as powerful?
Well, allegedly your block decreases now. So like your block decreases.
What about the punch power though? I've seen people throw like 5-shot flurries and then on the 5th shot it'd be like some extra hard knockout. Usually by then they would be fatigued like a
Tired, yo.
human.
It's
They
no
need to add
way,
the
yo.
clinch.
Like a human.
They gotta add
No
the
way.
clinch, bro. That's the problem.
Weak sauce.
That's boxing.
It
That's
messes up.
that's one of
Weak
the
sauce,
biggest
bro.
things to boxing.
That's why it's a name.
That's
for
why I
it.
said
have
ready
to
to
have
rumble,
it,
yo.
yo.
It's
You
called
just
the
got
clinch.
whoever could get in there quicker, bro. Like
Exactly.
Knockout
ready to
kings.
rumble.
It's a
Yeah,
timing.
knockout kings.
It's really a timing thing. Like if you time it up enough,
Spam.
because you can slip it if you slip a crazy shot and then you hit them with a counter, but it's all just counter shots, and then you can get countered. And then now they got that flash KO. If you get countered with a shot that don't even hit your head, you might be flash KO'd out the game.
That's lame, bro. That would make me so mad. Bro.
I would throw my Xbox through
with
the
the weak
window nigga.
with the weak
Yeah.
knockout
That makes
animations.
me-
on a
Oh,
ranked
yeah.
match. Man, y'all made me pay bread. I should have bought Sparkling Zero, man. I'm thinking about that all the time now. When I get home, I'm copping that, bro. I gotta get it. I can't take it.
It look crazy.
I gotta get it.
It look crazy.
Even
like punching people through a mountain.
Undisputed. I'm gonna delete that to remove space.
The only thing that makes that game a little bit weird to me is because anybody can fight. Anybody like, how can anybody fight Goku or Jiren, bro? Like,
I mean, don't take it so like this is still a fighting game.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? And the Tournament of Power showed you like if you strategically do certain things right, certain things can happen.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
But you ain't gonna beat anybody.
I'm not gonna lie.
Krillin ain't gonna beat.
Android 18 shook off though.
I gotta agree with Mike to a certain degree because it is a game, but some things are absolutely outrageous. Now maybe they figured out a way to power up somebody or something.
Yeah, Jiren had that real.
I saw Yamcha. Going toe to toe and taking him to the brink of death, taking Beerus to the brink. Yeah. Stop, yo! Stop, yo! Stop me. Yo.
Maybe they need to make class levels where only these ones can fight each other.
Yeah, they have an online
Beerus is a deity, bro.
They got online play. A lot of them videos.
Not even TN, and that still would be crazy. But Yamcha, stop.
A lot of them is from those ranked match online plays. So
I ain't gonna lie though. If I got that game, I would fight with them dudes.
But I'm saying you got people who's superior with the button combinations, understanding how the game is set up. You know how the people really get.
They have our boy on there, Justice.
The power is wild though. It's just one blast. That should just be one blast.
Yo, he should be able to pluck him and kill him, yo.
How many
power levels should mean something?
Yeah,
that's a fact.
How many characters do they have? Do they have the purple guy from the Tournament?
I think they have packages too,
bro.
Yeah, they're supposed to be having. They're supposed to be adding.
They're gonna have people coming into the game.
Yo, this game
that was super nice. That could see the moves ahead of everybody, yo. What was his name on the Tournament of Power? He was nice.
Talking about Hit.
Hit gotta be. Please put Hit on there.
I think Hit on there. I think Hit might be on there.
Yeah. And they gotta put the dudes from Dragon Ball Superhero.
Yeah,
they
might add them. I think they said
they're a package that's coming. I seen them as a listed package.
I think the superhero.
It might be available actually. It was like $6.99.
Oh my goodness!
But this is what I'm saying with the boxing joint, yo. Just give us a game, EA, bro. Stomp all over Undisputed or buy them, whatever you want to call it, acquire them.
Acquisition.
You know what I mean? An acquisition. You know what I mean? Like y'all know how y'all get down. Go get them, gobble them up for the footwork. Unless y'all are the, allegedly, or y'all are the ones that's...
It could be
I still feel like it's them, man. I feel like, or somebody from them.
And think about it, though.
Somebody from that team is definitely on that Undisputed
from a developing standpoint. They clearly didn't make a good game. And they sold mad copies for $70 or $80 a piece.
How many copies they sold?
A lot of people got the Undisputed boxing game. Yo.
I'd like to know how much they sold.
You know how many people have been waiting from our era for a boxing game? Everybody that got a new system bought it.
They got me.
It's so crazy because it was like no developers would put out a boxing game.
Yeah.
Like not a mainstream. Nobody was doing it.
But that's because I think a lot of other developers were also scared because EA had it so tight by the time Fight Night Champion came out. It was like,
well, I mean,
nobody can make a boxing game now except
there's a lot of intricacies with it. And then as far as the pay to the athletes to put them licensing in the game, there's no NBA, there's no NFL or somebody you can work with, a player associate, a boxing association or something like that. Yeah. You kind of got to go poach those guys and get them. Yeah. So like I do commend them.
Or holler at His Excellency. His Excellency gonna be mad they finessed him on this one, yo. Yeah. You told me this would be a good game.
His ass in the game though. He in there.
That's hard.
So.
Oh yeah, giving out the Undisputed title. I saw it.
Trash. Same cutscene every time you win your title back. Yo.
See, that's lazy. Like, how you develop the game for as long as they did, though.
And you see all these ring intros these guys have, yo. Give somebody some individual ring intros.
And you know the thing that makes it even worse?
Come on, man.
That Game Z that you sent us that's not out yet, but it's going to be coming out on a PC, it's an independent developer that's making a boxing game, and the movements on that look amazing. Now, the graphics aren't amazing, but I'm talking about the...
Yeah, he did it. Yeah.
Like, and the way you move around the ring is crazy. You had a Gennady Golovkin with the wide movements, and, bro...
Yeah, I'm grabbing Spark.
Yeah, I think one dude over 5 years made Undisputed by himself, yo. Yo, it had to be, yo. Not with I hate to keep harping on other games, but I watched a live. It was like 14 or 15 minutes of the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies mode because they getting more and more footage that's coming out. I guess people got early access and different stuff like that. Bro, this looks so crazy. Like you go like you'll be like on a boat that's like wrecked, and then you jump on like a raft with your team. It'll be like stuff popping out the water. You go to another island, you gotta go do all this elaborate stuff. It's like a adventure with the whole team. And the graphics look good. It's no way you can't make a game where it's two people standing in front of each other look amazing, bro. Yeah. They can do too much now.
They should be able to.
They can do way too much. Like, honestly, Undisputed, outside of how much people look shiny, like 2K, that could have came out on, like, Xbox 360. Seriously. Like, from where it's at now, graphically, like on 2K, people be doing like full breakout dance moves and skateboarding around the town and then hooping, and it looks amazing.
It's not too much far beyond it. You know, hey, Undisputed Day. Like I said, you may owe me some money.
Yeah.
You may owe me some money.
Yeah. And since you've been on the game, I've been on the Halo Infinite. It's old. It came out in like 2021 when the newer Xbox finally first released. But I'm getting prepared for Call of Duty.
Yeah, that almost made me buy an Xbox when I found out that was coming out. But I just was like, nah, I'm going to stick with Sony.
Nah.
Bag, man.
And then, like, Sony, you still can get Call of Duty. I just got it because with Game Pass, I get the game free. I'm like, so if I buy this...
But Halo, you can only get on Xbox. You can't get Halo on PS5.
Oh, yeah. I got to let you see it. Because I'm low-key kind of nice with the hammer and the sword.
That's what I was saying. Like, I was going to definitely grab that just specifically for the Halo. And I'm still may do that.
But Halo fans, I've been like going on nerd deep dives on YouTube. They hate Halo Infinite.
I could believe that.
Because it's like, it's really lazy. It's just like Halo Reach with good graphics. But it's fun to me. Because I haven't got to get that feeling since it was like, you gagged me, like all of us downstairs running around playing with the shotguns. And
I used to like playing the mission games though. Like you play the multiplayer mission games. Oh, those was cool.
Nah, it's definitely tough to me. And I feel like that's going to get me good on like the team deathmatch and the Warzone on the new one. Because with Black Ops, it's like the newer weapons, like the more futuristic. So I'm going to be having like the submachine guns and stuff and like a shotgun.
Yeah.
Run around cooking people, bro. That's what I'm planning on, yo.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. We always got... Is there you got anything else?
Nah.
We always got to say rest in peace to Big Reese.
And, man, the day has come, fellas, for the crime sleuths out there. Sarah Boone's trial has started. Sarah Boone, for the people who don't know, is the young woman who locked her boyfriend in a suitcase. Her defense now is battered wife syndrome, and she's using that as self-defense. But that's why she locked him in a suitcase. You know what I mean? I will keep you guys updated. I have thoroughly enjoyed that first day.
You gotta give us updates like almost
that first day. The opening statements, the state cooked her.
Wait, she's still taking the stand?
She's gonna have to take the stand because you can't claim self-defense without a story. So she has to give a narrative. She's gonna do that narrative thing where, all right, you get to spin a story, but they get to cross-examine you. And you have a 2-hour video of you claiming, not intentionally, and you're the worst sounding person. Nobody's gonna like you. Yeah. You're getting life.
And those people that do the cross-examinations, they gonna cook you.
That's what they life. Do, yo. Oh, man, she was drunk. Now you find out, you see, this is why I like these trials, because you get details. Wasn't the first kind of thing that I asked you, how do you get a grown man into a suitcase?
Yeah, I was like, what?
How does that happen?
Yeah, unless they into some kind of stuff. Yeah.
She's claiming that it still was a game that got him into the suitcase, but there were bruises found, one I think to the back of his head. So they had been drinking all day, bottles of wine, not just a regular joint that you would see inside of a restaurant, but 2 times that. Multiple bottles of that, just them 2. And both of them are raging alcoholics who don't eat food. So they only weigh, he weighed, I think when he died, he only weighed like 110 pounds or something like that. He was super small. So now it makes sense how she got him in there. Potentially, I don't know. My theory, and I heard this through some of my crime sleuth stuff, hit him in the back of the head with a bat while he was drunk. stuffed him in a suitcase. He was only 100 pounds.
Yeah, 100 pounds.
He ain't nothing that heavy.
Yeah, I know a lot of women that squat way more than 100 pounds.
She got him in there. I was trying to figure this out for the life of me since I heard. I'm like, oh, how do you get in a suitcase? You must be drunk. But hey, man, rest in peace to her boyfriend, and hopefully you get life.
Yeah.